Hello, this is HizladyTalisa Andrewz coming to you once again because we continually are inundated with the perfunctory surrounding Dr. Bill Cosby. It baffles my mind how the media continues each and every day, just about, it seems anyway, to add a new person to these alleged allegations. Why don't you start reporting the facts? Did you know that 5 of the alleged victims ended up being his long-term mistresses? Yes, he cheated on his wife, but he did not rape these individuals. There are multiple news reports going around saying how he was charged with this in the late 80s or the early 90s. Did you know that that individual also was his mistress, and the child support that he paid was to a child that ended up not being his after she tried to extort more money from him? And for all of you women that are saying that he drugged you, none of you, not one of you, went to the emergency room and said, what is this in my system to have my stomach pumped? And then for those of you that said you woke up and he was masturbating you with your hand on his genitals, for any man, all the real men, please stand up on this, and for all the women that's helped your man do it, you know that if he's trying to get it off, you need some force behind that hand. Can't nobody do nothing with a limp hand, so stop telling that lie. And to keep coming out over and over and over again saying how hurt you are and how traumatized you are, you people are lying. And for this latest chick that came out, the little stripper chick that said you were 18, you was in the Playboy Mansion, he was sucking your toes and masturbating when you came to, and then he got up and ran. Look at the position, little girl. If he's sucking your toes and he pulling on himself, you have to be laying flat unless you already sitting up watching what he doing. How you gonna suck your toes and pull on himself at the same time? Does it make sense? People think, why is it that the news can go all the way back 30 and 40 years and rehash all of these alleged victims, but they couldn't go back 3 weeks and give you the name of the wife of Darren Wilson? For those of you who have not keep hearing his name in the news, that's the man that shot Michael Brown, an unarmed black teenager who was on his way to college for stealing some cigars out of a corner store. He got married. You don't hear that in the news. You don't hear in the news that ABC paid him $500,000 for his interview, but they didn't give a dime to the Brown family to help bury their son. You don't keep bringing that up in the news. You don't hear in the news that his supporters, as well as members of the Ku Klux Klan, made him an additional $500,000, making him an instant millionaire. Why don't you inundate us with that instead of inundating us with something that really is none of our business? It's a personal matter between Dr. Cosby, between Camille Cosby, and between their families. And I would like to give Dr. Cosby's lawyer some advice. If these people keep coming out of the woodworks, why don't you sue them? I bet you if you hit them with $1 million defamation of character lawsuit, they ask us to find somewhere to go sit. My name again is HizladyTalisa Andrewz, and I am sick of this buffoonery when it comes to Dr. Cosby.